Alright, so we are on part 17. Garfield Effect, Galaxy Adventure. Saren appears again. Well, he hasn't appeared in this story, but you know. Right. Garfield was getting up from a long night of lovemaking with Miranda and Oriana when he knew it was time for adventure to begin once more. Sister Twister is one of my favorite games, said Garfield with satisfaction. Garfield, can we not stay in for more love? I want you to give me your power and stuff me like a Christmas turkey. In parentheses, holiday joke, said Oriana with whimsical. No, I must find Normandy and save Galaxy, said Garfield as Miranda and Oriana massaged his feet. Garfield is right, we must go get Normandy. Galaxy is at stake, said Miranda with agreement. You only want Garfield for yourself, said Oriana with sisterly teasing. Oh, you, said Miranda with teasing back. Garfield got dressed and got all his guns ready because justice was on his mind. I hope Saren hired a DJ because it's going to be one hell of a party, Garfield said as he pumped his rifle. Garfield went outside where townspeople were waiting to say goodbye. Garfield, we want to thank you for your help in saving our sexy woman. And thanks, we give you this horse to ride desert wastes with ease, said the townspeople as they pointed to massive black stallion with fiery eyes. This horse is like me, raging with virility and hungry for vengeance. I will name him Thor Blasthoof, Garfield said as he boarded the horse. Head east, that is where Saren is, said the villagers. Thank you. Soon I will have Normandy in my hands and Saren's head under my boot, said Garfield as his eyes glowed in the shining sun. Garfield and Squad then rode off in search of Saren to reclaim Normandy for justice for all. Meanwhile, in the Citadel, the council was discussing issue of importance when they were interrupted by a message from an evil figure on their big-screen television. Greetings, Citadel Councilman. It is I, your new master, said the figure with evil words. It was Odie. Odie filled with malice and darkness and hatred. What is the meaning of this? Cried out the Citadel Council in protest. You will declare me ruler of Galaxy and give me all your sexy hot women, or else I will unleash my reapers on you, declared Odie with sinister snarl. No, never. We will never be beaten by you. Garfield will stop all your evil ways, responded the Citadel Council with anger. Ha 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 ha. Garfield has eaten his last lasagna. Your hope is dead like a seal in my jaws of oppression, guffawed Odie with evil as he sipped on the tears of orphans from his champagne glass. Oh, Garfield, please be living. You are our last hope, said Citadel Council with mournful tears. Meanwhile, in desert sands of New Earth, Garfield was riding on his black steed alongside his squad mates. Garfield, I am tired. Will we ever find Saren? Whined Miranda with moaning. Silence, woman. You are not allowed to moan unless I am making you. Jesus, said Garfield with authority. Oh, Garfield, I wish you would make me moan right now. I need recharging. Miranda flirted with sexiness. Later, pussycat, duty before booty, said Garfield said with knowing winks. Duty before booty. All of a sudden, biker warriors ambushed. It's Saren's elite guards, cried out Garrus with alarm. What will we do, Garfield? Cried out Miranda with worrying. Worry not, my girly pet. I have plans under control, said Garfield with calm cool as he pressed a button on his black stallion, turning it into a motorcycle. That is what I call horsepower, said Garfield with cool comments as he revved his engine. Garfield sped on his motorcycle, doing awesome stunts like a hotshot cat. He did a wheeling, and a backflip, and not even wear a helmet. Wow, said Saren's lead guards with awe and fear. And now for my own cause. Do not be getting up for clapping, Garfield exclaimed as he took out his exploding crossbow. Cross your hearts and hope to die, Garfield roared as he shot arrows of explosion from his exploding crossbow at the guards. Cross your hearts and hope to die, Garfield roared as he shot arrows of explosion from his exploding crossbow at the guards, exploding their hearts. Our hearts have exploded, cried Saren's elite guards as their hearts exploded with their last beat. Enough of these small fries. I'm hungry for the main course. Saren's stew with side of lasagna, Garfield said with triumph as he sped to Saren's city fortress. As Garfield and squad entered Saren City, they saw many buildings and people. Garfield saw a man with information and asked him the questions. "Where is Saren?" asked Garfield. "I will never tell you these things, for I am loyal to Saren, for he is the only king," said the fool with stupidity. "Very well, I will take the moral high road, as said Garfield with great wit, as he took the man to the roof of a building and dangled him by his neck. "Now you will sing like a bird, or you will swim like one," said Garfield, holding man with intensity. "You win, Garfield. He is in center of city," said man with apologetics. "Thank you. I'll show you my gratitude by giving you a one-way trip to hell," said Garfield as he dropped the stupid man down from the building. "I am coming for you, Saren!" Garfield shouted to the sky. That voice seems more appropriate for Odie at this point. But Skeletor it is. Garfield and his squad then went to the center of city where Saren's castle was. There was a large gate there with locks and iron bars and force fields. "Open sesame," guard said, punching down the door with his mighty fist. "Knock, knock, Saren." The second knock has no K. "I'm here for my Normandy and your beating heart. It will melt in my hand like frozen lasagna in the microwave." Garfield raged as he entered castle. In the castle was Saren waiting, sitting on his throne, wearing leather and spikes. Matriarch, okay, yeah, she's around. Matriarch Benizia was sitting on his lap, wearing tight leather and stroking his face. "Aha, Garfield, I have been waiting for you. You will never get Normandy back. It is mine." "You are not worthy to have it," Saren said with a loud voice. "That is right, Garfield. Saren is only man enough to have Normandy," said Matriarch Benizia as he licked Saren's face. Garfield made eyes with Matriarch Benizia and gave her the sex gaze. Matriarch Benizia patted her eyes and blushed at Garfield's sexy eyes. "Hey, baby cakes, ditch that dud and get with the studs," said Garfield while winking and flexing his muscles. Matriarch Benizia nearly fainted at Garfield's manly words and poses. Saren was angered by Garfield's superior manliness. "Enough! I am true king of this world and only man," declared Saren with arrogant voice. "You are king of rats and fools. Now return Normandy and I may kill you without pain," Garfield said with mercy. "Very well, Garfield. Prove your manliness and you may have Normandy. We shall settle this the only way true men can," said Saren with thoughtfulness. "Race off," said Saren and Garfield at the same time. "This is right. Tomorrow morning we will have no holds barred race off. The real man gets the Normandy. You may stay here for the night," said Saren with confidence. "Very well, I'll be seeing you on the road of battle," Garfield responded. "Take him to his room," ordered Saren to his guards. "I find my own room," said Garfield as he pushed down the guards and claimed biggest room in the building. Later that night, which happens to be just like a dining table, so he's sleeping on a table. Later that night, Garfield was lifting weights while jamming to some hot tunes. "Time to load my guns," said Garfield as he lifted his dumbbell with muscle power. As Garfield pumped the irons, a sexy figure entered his room. It was Matriarch Benizia. "Garfield, I can't stop thinking about you. You are always inside my head. Now I want you inside my body," said Matriarch Benizia with obsession. "It will be my pleasure. Take a ride on my roller coaster of love. But I am warning, once you stop, you may never want to stop." That's exactly what it said. I thought I misread that for a second, Garfield said, grabbing her hands. "Oh, Garfield, you are such man." "But you must not race Saren. It is too dangerous," Matriarch Benizia said, full of worry. "Do not worry your little face, my green string bean. I drive cars like I handle women, fast and furious," Garfield said with soothing words. "I am a skilled driver myself. I am especially good at driving stick," said Matriarch Benizia with sexy whispers as he grabbed Garfield all over. "Slam me into gear, but remember, once you ride my highway, there is no braking," Garfield whispered back with flirtations. Matriarch Benizia grabbed Garfield and pushed him on the bed. She climbed on top of him and squeezed him with tight-toned thighs. "You need a polishing? Allow me to help," said Matriarch Benizia as she rubbed her hands on Garfield's muscular body. "I'm going to crash into you. Hope you have love insurance," said Garfield as he thrust his manly body into Matriarch Benezia. Garfield and Matriarch Benezia rubbed their bodies and made sweet, powerful loving all night long and into the break of dawn. When morning came, Garfield prepared for the race of his life. Garfield, please be careful. I cannot bear to lose you. You've taught me so much, and I have so much more to learn, said Matriarch Benezia with longing. It'll be nothing when I get back to wear something nice for me like whipped cream bikini, said Garfield with a wink as he left room to meet Saren on the racetrack. Garfield walked to the racetrack, which had lots of obstacles and circled around a volcano. Many people saw and were watching and cheering. Garfield's squad was on the sides cheering on their hero. Suddenly he saw Saren pull up in a black Jaguar. Hey Garfield, check out my Hot Wheels, said Saren with boasting. Garfield looked on with modest approving. Not bad, but my new ride will burn a hole in the road, said Garfield, whistling. As Garfield whistled, a super cool car came from the horizon. It was a shining silver Maserati with flaming lasagnas airbrushed on each side. Saren's jaw dropped when he saw such a smoking hot ride. Now here's a man's car, said Garfield with cool style as he hopped into his car. Well, Garfield, you might have the wheels, but do you have the guts to use them? Challenged Saren with intimidation. Silence your words, I will show you your own guts, responded Garfield with dismissal. The race was about to begin. We were all excited on edge in their seat. All were excited on edge of their seats. Garfield, you can do it. We are relying on you, said Dr. Morton Solus with inspiration. Garfield, please come back safely, cried Miranda with worry as tears rolled down her cheeks. With a shot of gun, the race started, and Saren and Garfield spun their cars at maximum speed. Garfield put on some Motorhead to pump him up for driving. I am the wind, faster than light, stronger than brick, said Garfield as he sped off in his silver Maserati. Garfield and Saren raced neck and neck along the track. They sped up the mountain and were close to an edge and were full of danger. They were both driving like pros, and the race was tight like sock on a horse. Sock on a horse? Eat my tires, said Saren with wise guy remarks as he sped up in front of Garfield. Oh no, Saren is winning, said Jacob with panic. Come on, Garfield, you taught me how to overcome all challenges with manly strength. I know you can do it, cheered on Garrus from sideline. Garfield heard the cheers of his friends, and it filled his fear with courage to win all obstacles. Garfield has fear? Suck in my tailpipe and choke, said Garfield as he sped forward with the speed of angry boar with his awesome driving. Garfield was far in the lead now, and all hope looked lost for Saren. But Saren was a dirty man with dirty tricks. I will win at all costs. Prepare to ace losing lane, said Saren as he pushed the jump button on his Jaguar, causing it to jump in the air ahead of Garfield. That's a speed racer maneuver. Curse you, swindling swine, shouted Garfield with fury. Saren rushed ahead and went over a bridge. When past the bridge, Saren cut down the bridge with scissors. That's like, what is that? Like the old Cartoon Network show featuring all like the B members. Ha ha, Garfield, you can never catch up. I will be the winner forever, said Saren with cheating as he drove away. Saren was sure confident of his winning. Nothing would stand in his way. Normandy is mine forever. Garfield is fool for challenging me, thought Saren to himself with delusion. Then, all of a sudden, in the distance, a manly orange figure rippling with muscles was standing with mighty vengeance. It was Garfield. How could it be? Squealed Saren like dirty pig he was. Garfield raised his mighty fist in the air, charging with power. He then smashed into the ground, causing a massive earthquake eruption, making rocks and lava fall on Saren. Looks like you were off to a rocky finish, quipped Garfield with cleverness as he calmly strolled the finish line to win the race. Garfield is the winner. Here's the trophy of champions, declared umpire. Is that the right word, umpire? Oh, God. Is that the right word, umpire? Umpire. With congratulations. Garfield took the trophy and raised it into the air. Oh, Garfield, you have done it, cried out Miranda, rushing to Garfield and grasping his leg. My hero, said Matriarch Benezia with swooning. Garfield stood like the man with ladies clinging to his legs while he held trophy in the air like a true champion. As Garfield was celebrating, a figure came to the ashes and approached them. It was Saren. Garfield, you have won. I am the loser man. You have proven yourself true champion and worthy of Normandy. Here is the keys of the Normandy, said Saren with apologetics. Sir, you're a worthy opponent and man, but I'm even better man, said Garfield, taking keys and grasping Saren's hand for shaking. Yes, Garfield, only you can defeat Reapers. Goodbye, true warrior, said Saren as he exploded. Garfield took the keys and entered Normandy. Inside was Joker sitting by a pilot chair. He just left him inside the whole time. Garfield, you're back. I'm so glad. I've been in here for like 7 months. Starting to smell in this chair. That's right, Joke Man, I'm back like a yak. Hope you're ready for riding, said Garfield as he high-fived Joker. Garfield then headed back to Captain's quarters to rest for more space adventures and prepare to fight Reapers. As Garfield rested on his bed, a sexy figure entered. It was Major Agbenezia. Garfield, you are truly a legend for all time. Your driving is second to none, but now I want you to drive me to paradise, said Major Agbenezia as she brushed her hand on Garfield's manly cheek. All of a sudden, another figure entered the room. It was Liara Tassoni. Mother, you are alive. I cannot believe this happening, cried out great. Liara Tassoni was shocked. It is true, I have life, but I have been dead inside until I met Garfield. He has made me a woman anew, said Major Agbenezia with truth. Yes, Garfield is a beefy man-burger of galaxy proportions. But you are hogging all and I want a bite, said Liara Tassoni. Relax, ladies, we can have mother-daughter talks in the bedroom, Garfield said as he took a lady in each arm and headed into the bedroom. Garfield, you know just what to say, said Liara Tassoni. Yes, we're gonna have mother-daughter bonding, said Garfield with suggestions. Yes, we both want to bond with you, Garfield, said Major Agbenezia as she massaged Garfield's muscular back. I take top, you take bottom, said Major Agbenezia to Liara Tassoni as they sandwiched Garfield with their hot, sweaty bodies. Mush me, ladies. Mush? Garfield said as all three of them mushed together in a pile of sweaty, sexy love. The three of them made powerful, sweaty love for hours and hours, rocking the Normandy into nebula of desire. Again, a very common theme in this is incest. And it's disturbing and gross, and it's happened like 3 times, so, you know. It's almost done. He's moving on.